It was one of those perfect Saturdays, when the air smells of fresh-cut grass and the neighborhood hums with quiet joy. Lily, my 7-year-old daughter, was out front in her blue sundress, kneeling on our driveway, her brown curls bouncing as she drew a dragon with green chalk. Her stuffed bunny, Mr. Flops, sat beside her, a silent cheerleader. My wife, Sarah, was pruning the azaleas, and I was tinkering with the lawnmower in the garage. It felt like a snapshot of the American dream, safe, simple, untouchable. Then a black SUV crept into our cul-de-sac, no plates, windows tinted beyond legal limits. It stopped at our driveway, engine idling like a predator. 2 men stepped out, dressed in knockoff navy polos with HOA ironed on crookedly. The taller one, a hulking figure with a shaved head and veins popping like cables, scanned our yard. The shorter one, twitchy with mirrored sunglasses and a cigarette behind his ear, clutched a clipboard. They didn't look right, not like cops, not like neighbors. "Who's this kid?" the big one barked, pointing at Lily. Sarah's shears froze. "She's mine," she said. "What's this about?" The twitchy one smirked. "She's breaking HOA Rule 14.7b. No chalk on shared property." My gut twisted. "This is our driveway," I said, stepping forward, grease on my hands. "We don't have an HOA." The twitchy one pulled a crumpled paper from his pocket. "You do now. Emergency ordinance effective yesterday. You were notified." "We weren't," Sarah snapped. I opened my mouth, but the twitchy one strutted toward Lily, ignoring my shout to back off. She looked up, clutching Mr. Flops, her eyes wide. "Just drawing a dragon," she whispered. "Mommy said I could." He lit his cigarette, staring her down. Then, in a blur, he pressed the burning tip into her cheek. Her scream shredded the morning, a sound so raw it stopped time. Sarah collapsed, sobbing. I lunged, but the bald one charged me. A neighbor, Tom, tackled him. I slammed into the twitchy one, my fists finding his face, his glasses shattering. Blood sprayed. His clipboard hit the ground. The bald one groaned as Tom pinned him, but the street was alive now, neighbors yelling, phones filming, someone screaming for 911. Lily was curled up, her face blistering, Mr. Flops singed where the cigarette grazed him. Sarah scooped her up, her screams tearing her voice apart. I grabbed the twitchy one, slamming him against my truck. "Who sent you?" I roared. He spat blood. "We're the authority!" Another punch. Tom cracked his bat across the bald one's knee, a sickening snap. The fake cop howled, collapsing. Sarah rocked Lily, shouting for ice. Our neighbor, Ellen, sprinted inside, her screen door banging. The twitchy one tried to bluff. "This is a federal HOA unit." "Touch me, it's a felony." His hand grazed his belt, a walkie-talkie, no gun. That lie flipped a switch in me. "You burned my daughter's face," I growled, pressing my arm into his throat. "You thought you'd walk away?" His eyes widened, real fear creeping in. Lily's breathing was ragged, her tiny hands loosening on Mr. Flops. Shock. Pain. I tied the twitchy one's hands with a garden hose, the bald one whimpering as I bound his wrists. Sarah carried Lily inside, her cheek wrapped in a soaked towel. Ellen burst in with frozen peas, then ran for more. I called 911. "They attacked my daughter," I told the operator. "Fake HOA enforcers. Burned her face. One's got a broken leg." "I did that." Silence then. "Stay there. Officers are coming." Outside, a crowd formed, retirees, veterans, neighbors who'd lived here for decades. Phones recorded. The twitchy one begged. "It was just a warning," Tom snarled. "A warning to her kids?" Someone threw a water bottle at his face. Police sirens wailed. 2 cruisers, an ambulance, and a fire truck rolled in, lights painting the street red and blue. Sarah met the paramedic's voice hoarse. "She's 7. Burn on her face. She's shaking." The EMTs moved fast, 4 oxygen neck brace. They tucked Mr. Flops, scorched and limp, beside Lily on the stretcher. That image seared into me, her dragon half drawn in chalk, my daughter vanishing into the ambulance. The fake cops, cuffed on the ground, had no real IDs, just fake papers and a crumpled ordnance. An officer, Sergeant Lopez, knelt beside the bald one. No record of your HOA. Why the forged papers? Silence. She turned to the twitchy one. You, Smokey? Why burn a kid? He stammered. I didn't mean to. Just to scare them. Lopez's face was stone. Scaring kids is your job? She looked at me. Are you the dad? Mike Carter, I said, knuckles raw. My daughter's in the ER with a second-degree burn. These clowns said they're enforcing a fake HOA. Lopez nodded. They're getting hit with impersonation, assault on a minor, trespassing, and more. The crowd muttered approval. Tom was talking to a news crew that appeared out of nowhere. The twitchy one shouted, I want a lawyer! Tom growled. You'll need one, punk. Then Sarah emerged, tears streaking her face, holding Lily's chalk. She knelt on the driveway, over the dragon's broken wing, and wrote in trembling letters, No one burns my child and gets away. She stood, staring down at the twitchy one. Your life ends here. That moment, caught on video, exploded online, 3 million views in 48 hours. Reddit went wild. News anchors called it vigilante justice. Flowers, toys, and a restored dragon drawing flooded our porch. The men, revealed as Carl Benson and Roy Teller, were part of a scam ring targeting HOA-free neighborhoods, extorting cash with fake fines. They picked the wrong house. Other victims came forward, seniors, single moms, immigrants, exposing a ledger of 70-plus targets. Benson, the twitchy one, cracked, admitting they targeted Lily's drawing to scare us into paying double. His excuse? She looked at me funny. Kids shouldn't do that. That quote sparked outrage, even a presidential tweet. The trial was packed. Charges piled up: racketeering, child endangerment, assault with intent to disfigure. Lily, recovering at home, sent a new drawing, a dragon with fiercer wings and the words, No more bad men. I held it up in court. The jury didn't blink. Benson and Teller got 28 years each, no parole. Benson sobbed. Teller ranted about unfair courts. Outside, strangers cheered, veterans saluted, and parents wept. The city declared Lily Carter Day, honoring resilience. A park bench bore her dragon etching. Tom, who swung the bat, got a hero's medal. Lily healed, her scar a faint crescent by her eye. It makes me look tough, she said, grinning. Sarah cried, not from pain but pride. At a barbecue months later, Lily drew a dragon on the driveway, crowned with No fear, no shame in bold chalk. The police chief's daughter gave her a stuffed dragon in a tiny vest. Lily's story spread. She painted a dragon on a community art wall, gold leaf glinting in its eyes. Kids wrote her letters. You made me brave. I showed my scar. A prison letter from an inmate, Jake Nolan, shook us, a crude dragon sketch and an apology. Your girls showed me what real strength is. Sarah tucked it away. Our town banned HOAs, exposing years of unchecked scams. Lily got a scholarship from a group called Chalkline, teaching kids to stand tall. A year later, I drove Lily past the prison. She sketched 2 rats in fake uniforms behind bars, titled Fake Power, then closed her book. I'm done with them, she said. Justice wasn't just the gavel. It was Lily's roar, a neighborhood's awakening, a scam ring's collapse. It was a girl who traded dragons for defiance, teaching a city courage. What do you think? Was Sarah's chalk message justice or vengeance? Should I have stopped at tying them up, or was the fight necessary? Share your thoughts below. Let's debate what you do if someone hurt your family. Hit that like button, subscribe, and let's keep this story alive to remind everyone, monsters don't win when we stand together.